after the win against Arsenal. They've made the hop across the Atlantic, and a first look for many at Antoine Griezmann in among the... but worthy of respect wherever they go. And of course, Champions League hopefuls once more in 2000. Once more, Antoine Griezmann, the centrepiece of Barcelona's rebuild for 2019-20 in away to Athletic Bilbao. That's not an easy fixture. The favourites, of course, in Spain nonetheless, as they seek a third straight La Liga. Keep their places with Luis Suarez and the aforementioned Antoine Griezmann. Up front, though, a more familiar look. Callejon, Insigne and Mertens, they can be mad. Insigne captains Napoli here this evening. It's completely, I must say. First night against Arsenal, beaten by a fine Aubameyang strike in the first half. Needs to do a little better here. And it is Insigne and Mertens. When they're on song, their movement is a different class. And could be a test for Barcelona tonight, I think.
Oh, it will be, especially in the first half when you've got inexperienced players in the park. But as I say, we need to find out. Jose Callejon is one of those players. Technically, he's very good, but this Barcelona side should know him very well.
The transfer window comes, so many clubs want to buy him, but Napoli hope to keep him. And here, the front three start to move.
Oh, that's very opportunistic. I think he was going for goal. He saw the goalkeeper nets off his line slightly, and
into this game perhaps. Not so Griezmann. Break through the first line. And very steadily defended by young Di Lorenzo in that right back position. Barcelona threatening for the first time.
Well, brilliant play from
Pitch. All the way to the back post, and that's one of the trademarks of Suarez. Second one. Griezmann had more time than Suarez.
Wow, two chances, well, not great chances, but half chances. Suarez, I'm surprised.
Elmas, Jerry, and he's started well tonight. Here's Fabian Ruiz. Oh. Again, he switches rather than hits it. First time, Neto didn't catch it cleanly, but carried it down safely.
Well, it was well within his reach, and he was. There he is, Ernesto. He'll be looking forward to Friday week, going back to his old.
We haven't got long enough to give you the... Rakitic with room. Suarez made the forward move and Griezmann dropping short onto it. That's what he's so good at, and he found the range that time. And then won 2-0 against Vissel Kobe. Suarez goes on. Oh. Everybody in the ground thought Griezmann was offside there, Jerry.
Well, he timed his run brilliantly. He does this all the time. He knows the ball's coming now. Watch. As the pass is made, you can see he's half a yard behind.
Callejon strides on. Insigne went on, and Neto had to make a save. It was a very good one.
Brilliant piece of play and a brilliant save, and he wasn't offside.
There was caught out this time, and Tobido had to get across, but they've got a man over on the other side. Napoli. Mario Rui arrived. He didn't want to hit it, and that would have gone wide in the end. Neto grabbed it.
Well, first thing I can see, Paul, is this young defence is getting dragged all over the place. And they had not one but two players over on the state night, where you've got like 40 degrees temperature during the day, and then at night time you just sweat. So you need to drink loads and loads. As a 17-year-old, he came off the bench, and you just knew he was special. You know, Rob Palmer and I watched that game, and we didn't know who this guy was, but boy.
It's one of the few remaining links, Jerry, with that glorious side you spoke about 6-7 years ago now. Wagué sits it up, but that was
to take a touch. He had to head it first time, and it was too close to the goalkeeper, and an easy. But
here's one of the new boys, Perez. That's a straightforward save, and it's another wild swipe. That was worse than the earlier one.
Certainly was. Well done, Perez, coming inside on the left foot.
Perez found a little bit of room again. Here's Wagué. Crowd got excited, but it wasn't a tester for Napoli.
Well, Rakitic got himself in the box, and he got a head on it, but couldn't direct it on target.
Ruiz. Callejon's in. Must be. Oh, it's steered around the post rather than in by Mertens. Another great example of what this trio for Napoli can produce up there, but he couldn't finish it off. And by Puig, as they try to pick it up. Luis Suarez looking for Griezmann.
Wow. Almost a lovely combination there. The timing of the run from
Insigne. Promising moments for Napoli. Callejon off his side. Mertens.
Oh.
Great move, no end product.
Oh, listen, Paul, some of the football's great there. You know, the passing's excellent, and they're missing a...
Wage. Suarez. Wage shows some enterprise from right back. Well, the crowd got excited. Merritt just left it.
Well, it wasn't bad, I have to say. He's played the 1-2. He didn't.
Tries to push it. Puig. Busquets. And he finds the bottom corner, and Barcelona lead. Merritt couldn't keep it out.
He doesn't score many goals, Sergio Busquets, but he is, without a doubt, one of the best passers of a football in world football. And when he gets the ball on the edge of the D, he's not thinking about shooting, he's thinking about passing it into the back of the net, and he finds the bottom right-hand corner. That's what he does. And again, you don't have...
Insigne's in. That was a good, excellent block.
Well, where was Wage? I have to ask the question. It's happened 2 or 3 times, and camera's going to, because he should not.
Callejon goes. Firpo nearly got caught out. He did get caught out. Oh, it's 1-1. There's a little touch from a Barca man, but it's a classic Napoli leveller.
Well, do you know what? Callejon has been absolutely brilliant on that right-hand side, and they did deserve a goal. They probably should have scored first. And it will be an own goal, I'm sure. But listen, Napoli are very worthy of that equaliser. Excellent build-up, and this time they get a bit of good fortune. Jose Callejon times his run. Look at that. And the first touch, brilliant. Coming inside, opens the angle up, and then the defender.
Umtiti
It is Umtiti. Oh, what's for
Umtiti again. I'm not sure how good a shot that ultimately was from Fabian Ruiz. It's a fit. Suarez gets to it. Carlos Perez made a move toward the penalty spot. Suarez in the end went on his own.
It's funny when you don't have... Looks like
the new man at right back, young Di Lorenzo, for Napoli tonight.
Slightly done better.
Napoli look to break quickly. Here we go. Mertens. Goalkeeper's got to get there. Neto did well, very well.
Well, he's been their best player for me in the first half. Neto, he's made some...
Way again by Barca. Fabian Ruiz, nice reverse. Just a little bit of showboating by Insigne, and Neto gives him a look and says, I'm a bit better than that, son. You'll have to do better to beat me.
Well, he looked as if...
Into the box he goes, superbly. And twice over Merritt gets in to deny Abel Ruiz.
Excellent play. Do you know what? That's more like it. It's flowing, it's counter...
Rakitic. Here is Rafinha. Wage, high, wide, and none too handsome.
Angle was tight.
That's a bit more like it. Ball moving around a bit quicker for Barcelona. Rakitic has gone up a gear. He hits this one himself. That wasn't missing by much.
This is more like vintage Barcelona, controlling the game. They're passing the movements much better. You made a good comment
from him either. Here's Ruiz, nice touches. Shot a little bit too slow, but not that one. And it's crashed into the net to give Barca a 2-1 lead, and Rakitic was the man.
Well, you think of the shots in the first half from Luis Suarez on the edge of the box, but look at the finish here from Rakitic. Knee over the top of the ball, which means it's not going to go high, and it was a definitive.